What's up, Facebook? So I wrote another poem. I wrote one about a year ago and posted it on Facebook. It was called Conformity, I think. And I thought I did pretty good, so I decided to write another one. This one's called A.D.D. Somewhere out there sits a boy in class, who despite all his best efforts is struggling to pass. You see, this boy I'm talking about is a lot like me. He has a great lack of focus, you might just say A.D.D. The doctors say to take medicine so that he can repress it, conform to society and make an impression, go off to college, get a degree, and follow the right direction. But one thing that even doctors don't understand is people like me hate following society's rules and abiding by their demands. We hate having teachers hassle us for homework we couldn't be any less interested in, with topics over Julius Caesar, Hamlet, or Reagan with Berlin. We hate having to dumb ourselves down and follow your so-called education. We'd much rather spend our valuable minds thinking of things that may one day help the nation. But you'd rather have me conform to society only to become a zombie like you in a never-ending trance of propriety. Well, guess what? I hate that too. And instead of letting me think outside the box, you treat me like a caged animal in a zoo. But I'm here to tell you honestly about this thing I can't control. It's thoughts that lead to one another, and there's no telling where they will go. But I keep up with every single one, and they all make sense to me. The clarity of my chain of thoughts is just like ABC. Now, here's an example, my fellow Americans, in case I forgot to mention of how exactly my mind works. I hope you pay attention. You see, if I think of a flea, that reminds me of dogs, and dogs hate cats, and cats eat mice, which elephants are scared of, so Africa can't have that many mice because lions are cat-like creatures that eat gazelles because they'd starve if they ate mice, and gazelles are kind of like deer, which makes me think of hunting, and that reminds me of rednecks and cowboys who are in the rodeo being bucked off their bulls and into our deteriorating atmosphere, which makes me feel bad for the polar bears dying from global warming. As we can see, focus is clearly not an area in which I'm deficient. It's just that Hamlet and Caesar don't spark my interest or get my attention. I'd rather use this uncontrollable thought process to my advantage and maybe come up with ideas that even Pythagoras couldn't manage. And people, just because you can't focus sometimes does not mean you have ADD. It takes thinking random thoughts that you never would have thought you would think to be like me. So please stop trying to feed me this crap that you share my badge of honor because it's my title. It's just like claiming you're a Christian based on the fact that you read the Bible. And stop trying to say that I won't make it for my lack of attention, because while your head is in the books, mine's in the clouds thinking of cures for cancer and new inventions. And from this, I want to tell my attention deficit friends to not give in to the hate coming your way. Just let it pass by. And stop letting society say that you must learn to walk before you can run. And just fly. And from the highest clouds to the lowest depths of the sea, I want everyone to look and everyone to see that I am what I am and I always will be, and that I am proud to be ADD.